What's up, guys? Doofus Mcdooface here with a patch discussion video, but not like the usual one. I'm not going to take 20 minutes, 30 minutes and break down everything. I'm just going to tell you guys what I see is actually changing in this new 2024 season and what I actually think will maybe not drastically change the game, but will change the game as opposed to just little things. So let's just hop right into it. Yes, there's 4 new masterminds, right? There's 4 new masterminds that have been added and redraw. Now, I've already talked about the 4 masterminds, so I'll go through them pretty quickly, but I did miss the change to redraw. Champion, of course, you can put pretty much a divine blessing, but it doesn't go away. You can, at the start of the game, you choose champion as your mastermind. You get no income, no gold, but 1 unit. At any point in the game, you could place it on them at any point. You get 8% attack speed and 8% damage reduction. It's pretty strong. It does seem pretty strong for god units, also allowing you to push harder in the early game. So that is one of them. Kingsguard. I know a lot of people haven't thought that this one's that good. I've played, if you saw the Nemesis games, the Nemesis series, Kingsguard is not as weak as I think. I think it's actually pretty decent. Like, that's 120 Mythium. That's 120 Mythium, plus you get 2 income. You start the game with 2 attack, 2 king attack, 2 king AoE, and I think my dogs are eating poop. Hey, guys, can you not eat poop? Yeah, so I mean, 120 Mythium, king is super strong, plus you got 2 income. There's a lot of different ways to play it. You know, you play chicken, castle, go for the long game. Or you play aggressive, play Fiesta, Cartel style, push really hard. So I think Kingsguard could be viable. Double lock-in, 1 income. This could be a problem, right? This could be a problem just because it could be OP, right? Flower Mask, Pota Mask, Doppel Butcher, right? Could be problematic. We'll see if they have to nerf this. If they actually talk about taking it out of ranked, I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? We saw what happened with Hybrid. So, Megamind. A lot of people don't think Megamind is good. I think Megamind is amazing. Megamind is literally YOLO, right? At least from my perspective, Megamind is YOLO on Masterminds. 1 gold to cash out, 1 gold to Cartel, to YOLO, to regular greed. I really think 1 gold actually does change things. I'm going to be playing a lot of Megamind. That's just me. Redraw, like I said, I missed this. So pretty much they've turned redraw into chaos, right? With 4 roles, pretty much, right? You randomly start with a T1, a T2, a T4, blah, 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 T6. And that is your role. And you could play that the whole game, right? So it could be a YOLO, but you're guaranteed T1 through T6. And then you can randomly reroll 4 times in the game, but you can't keep anything. Totally different than the original redraw. It's gonna be super interesting to see how that plays out in ranked. For people that like chaos, you might like it, right? And I guess I was told that this was the original. This is how Legion originally worked, sort of like in the actual Warcraft mod. So that will be interesting. I'd like to see how it plays. Like I said, new unlockables, yep. You have new season goals, of course, just like before. Workers. So I'm going to try to break this down the simplest way that I understand it and the simplest way that I've understood it from Classic. Now, I haven't played outside of a couple of PTR games and seen them. Waves 1 through 10, no change. Workers are the same. Right? I know in Classic it says 1.9. I really don't think there's any big change, right? Wave 1 through 10, don't think about it. After Wave 11, like, starts, right? After Wave 11, so you have to be tactical. I mean, there's a world where, like, you just save, like, maybe not 500. You save, like, 300 gold and don't push workers. It's probably still worth to still push them, like, during the 11 build phase. But that's besides the point, right? Wave 11 starts. You click a worker, you get 1.12 workers. So it's not going to say 12 workers, right? I'll even like write this down, right? It's going to say 13.12. I mean, I don't think it rounds. It'll say 13.1. And then you buy another worker, and now it says 14.2. And then you buy another worker, and now it says like something like that. And just so it keeps going up. And that's going to go on through the entirety of the game, right? So they're trying to make pushing workers later in the game actually matter, right? So just mathematically, which wave is it? Let me just do my math real quick. 14 is 48.6 on 15. So what is it? Like by wave 18 or 19, you push a worker and it gives you 2 workers, right? So you go to 17 workers from 15. So that's really all you need to know, is that it's worth, God, these dogs are so crazy. It is worth pushing workers later on in the game a little harder maybe. And it might make suing full pushing actually worth. It might make it a lot stronger. But once again, we'll see how the season goes and see if it makes any big change. All right, and once again, just like I said, they did change classic bonus income a little bit. I haven't seen that big of a change from the classics I've played. But maybe it changed a little bit. Less likely to go on fire. I still think shutdowns suck. Hopefully the king upgrade shouldn't be missed. Yeah, Fiesta got nerfed a little bit. Some of these things got nerfed. I don't think these things matter that much, right? I mean, every little balance changes a little bit. And I did miss bankers. I guess bankers are less like overbuildy, right? A lot less mana, and you lose more mana. So they really trying to nerf bankers. But we'll see what happens. The only thing I really saw is all these Ocean Templar and Antlers on White Mane sort of got a reduction, right? So they're really trying to probably end games quicker, is at least what I'm reading into. They probably want quicker, more efficient games, less 20s, less 21s, more 16s, 17s, 15s maybe. I know they talk about 14 right here, shifting power from 15 to 14, so maybe they want games ending earlier. We'll see what happens. And your guys' favorite, the Brute, the friendly Brute, did get a buff, right? So those Brutes on wave 3, spam them, right? Those Imps on wave 5, spam them, right? And still send your Cannoneers and Drakes. Who cares? But those are the main things, right? I'm not going to waste your guys' time and do a 20 or 25 minute long thing. I'm excited for the new season. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm excited for this new season of Legion. I'm interested to see how things are going to go, how everything's going to turn out. Are the new Masterminds busted? Are they average? Right? Are the new workers going to make games better, worse? Who knows? The only way you're going to find out is by playing the game. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. I'll see you guys in the new rank season starting right now.